I thought like we were all going into the season together, but it hit me with a shock. But, I know he did what was best for him, and we did great. So.
4 games in, how has this been a little bit different for you this season? As opposed to last year.
It's really different with the playing time, man. Just being like behind Travis, taking that lead role, And last year I didn't really get that many touches, but I seen the field like a good amount of time. But it really is not that really different. It's just like getting more touches this year. I just gotta keep my mind focused.
Are you a completely different player right now than at this time a year ago, do you feel?
Yes, sir, because I feel more comfortable with the scheme that we run, and like it just flow through my mind like muscle memory. And, pretty much like, I just grew up from my last year.
Does it allow you, they always say just you can always play faster once you're comfortable with the playbook and comfortable with the scheme. Has that been the case with you, that we can go out there kind of not having to think about something, you just instinctively do it?
Yes, sir, it's just like last year, it took time, like you had to think about it, but like this year, it kind of goes smoothly through my brain. Like it's just like I can play faster now. So.
On Saturday, you made your touchdown was a leaping touchdown that kind of reminded folks a lot of Herschel Walker from back in the '80s. Can you explain what you were thinking about when you went in to dive in that? And the coach said you had mentioned something about trying to pull that one off, in practice.
Oh yeah, during spring, I had tried it one time during spring, and like I was talking with the guys, and I was telling them like when I get a chance, I'm gonna try it. And I finally got the chance to, and I just took that moment, wish for the best, and it happened. So.
What's that feel like when you're just flipping in midair, middle of the game?
I was just hoping that nobody would hit me in the midair, like it'd take me out. But I'm glad everything went through smooth, and I'm glad that me and the team, us and the team got the victory. So.
Is that something you used to, watch people do it when you were a kid and think, wow, I'd love to do that in a college game someday?
Oh yeah, because like growing up, I used to see Herschel Walker and all them guys do it, and I always wanted to like see how that felt, and I'm glad I got a chance to see how it feels.
Do the coaches have any kind of issue with you doing that? Did they say anything to you afterwards? Because there's a good chance, like you said, you can get pretty popped pretty good when you're in that position.
When I got on the sideline, Coach Swaniger came to me. He was just like, let me find out that you got some trampoline in them shoes. And, it kind of put a smile on my face, and it was just that. And I just heard like a lot of people proud of me, and, like they was just laughing, and they was just glad for me, boys. They were happy for me. So, yeah.
What was Coach Elliott's response to it?
He didn't really say nothing about it, but he came down there. He was just telling us all that we had played a good game and to keep our head up and focus on the next. So.
Were you able to get a picture of that moment?
I don't think so.
Do you feel like you've got it out of your system, or do you see maybe doing that again?
I think I got it out of my system, but like when the time comes, like it might come again, but it's just like I'm just play my game, and if it just comes, it's just gonna come. So.
Can you describe the feeling of now, like if Tavian had remained here, if Travis had even a minor injury, was out for a little bit, it still would have been kind of a running back by committee. But I know those other guys are good that are in that room as well. But you're now one step. I mean, if Travis tweaks an ankle and he's out for a game or two, it's pretty much going to be you handling the load. What is that kind of feeling like knowing you're right there?
I know that because like we all have held to the same standard, and this is like best to the standard. No matter who get on the field, third string, fourth string, fifth string, we all held to the same standard. So if that ever been the case, I know I will be held at the same and got to be ready at any moment. And so I'm just gonna take that with me.
Does Travis remind you of you a little bit when you're watching him in a game or seeing him on film? Do you think you guys have a similar running style?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We all try to idolize after each other. And I know when I first came in, I looked at him, and I was trying to look at some things that he did so I can upgrade on my game. So.
How good was it to see Mikey Dukes get his touchdown the other day, and as well watching the other guys in the running back room get their carries?
That was a pretty good moment for me because like I remember last year when I got my first touchdown, and I know how it felt, and so I know how he was feeling inside. And so it just opened up something inside of me, and I'm very proud of him.
So you brought out your dance moves again after the game. Can you explain what that particular dance move is called?
They call it the woe.
The what?
They call the dance when we move the woe, something like that. But like, it's just something that we always do after a win. Celebrate a win because it's hard to get a win. So we all just get together and we just dance and celebrate for it. So.
Have you embraced the role of kind of being a leader to Ches and Mikey too?
Oh yes, sir. I kind of take that lead step to help them out and be a leader for them and get them ready for upcoming games and things like that. And whatever they need, I'll be there for them. So.
Obviously, there's a couple of guys that have been in the running back room longer than you, but how much do the two guys he just mentioned, the two true freshmen, come to you asking you questions and come to you for advice?
It kind of just shows what kind of position I'm in now and what position I'm headed to, and like what I really need now. I really need to stay down, like stay focused on what I got to do to set a good example for them. So
your offensive coordinators kind of described you as having one of the better senses of humor on the team. I mean, how much fun are you having? It's with this team, and is it everything you thought it would be when you committed to Clemson?
Yeah, it's everything I thought it would be, and like it's a family atmosphere here, and like we all have fun, and we all joke around, and we all have good laughs and smiles, and that's something that I feed into, and like it just keep the day going. And I'm very thankful to be here. So.
I'm sure you have friends that play high-level football at other schools. Do you ever get the sense in talking to them that maybe you guys have more fun here? It seems like that Sweeney really puts a lot of emphasis into working hard, but also really enjoying every step of the way as much as you can.
I do got friends at other schools, but like we don't really talk about things like that. Like, but what we do here is amazing, and I wish everybody had got the opportunity, but like it's just like it's a special place here. So.
Have you ever hear Jackson Carmen sing?
Oh yeah, that dude can sing. Like, that dude got some focus on him. Like he got to be the best singer on the team. So.
Does he sing all the time? Ankrum said he's learned to block it out. That he has a good voice, but he just kind of he said he doesn't want to hear it anymore.
Every time he comes to the locker room, you probably hear him like sometimes here and there, but like you'll know it him because he'll a very good singer. I give that to him. Like he very talented in singing. So. And he talented on the field also, so like that.
Supposedly he's a pretty good cook too. Has he ever cooked anything for the running backs or the other guys on the team?
That's what I heard, but I ain't really tasted cooking like that yet. But I heard that he's a pretty good cook also, so
Sounds to me like you guys have got a talent show waiting on you at the end of the year. Between the dancing and the singing and all the good stuff.
Yeah, we just gonna stay focused on what we gotta do. It's just like keep getting prepared for each and every.
What's better, his singing or your dancing?
Kind of hard to pick.
When you guys had the team lake day, did you get a chance to see Carmen on like waterboarding or on the jet ski or anything? I assume that's going to be quite a sight to see a guy that big out there doing those things.
No, I didn't really get a chance to see him do that. Like me and the running backs, like we was all together on the boat, man, on jet skis and things. So like we were like in our own little section. And everybody was in their own little section. So.
Gotcha.
Anything else?
Thank you, Lyn-J.
Thanks.